Welcome back to Ava and Ben's English Loft. I'm Ava, coming to you from a very sunny afternoon here in our New York City loft. And sitting across from me is the man who probably spends more time in the air than on the ground. Ben, how are you?
I'm actually feeling very grounded for once, Ava. It is nice to be in a chair that doesn't require a seatbelt and doesn't offer me a tiny bag of pretzels every 2 hours.
I can imagine. But honestly, listeners, today is a special episode because usually I'm the one helping Ben navigate the tricky waters of English idioms or cultural mishaps. But today, we are talking about airports. And when it comes to airports, Ben is basically a professional athlete.
It is true. My job has me flying between Munich, London, and New York so often that I sometimes wake up and have to check the currency in my wallet to know what country I'm in. But because of that, I have developed a very specific set of skills for navigating the chaos of international travel.
And travel is stressful. I'm a New Yorker. I'm used to crowds and noise. But the second I step into JFK or Newark, my brain just freezes. I see the signs, I see the screens, and suddenly I forget how to read. I think a lot of our listeners feel the same way, especially when they have to do it all in English.
It's a high-pressure environment. You're worried about your bags, you're worried about the time, and then you have to speak a second language to a TSA agent who is not exactly known for their patience. So today, I want to share my pro-traveler tips and the specific English phrases that actually make your life easier at the airport.
Forget the textbooks. Learn real English with us. Welcome to the Loft. I love this. Let's set the scene. Imagine I'm a traveler, which isn't hard to imagine, and I've just walked through the sliding glass doors of the terminal. I have 2 big suitcases, a backpack, and a very confused look on my face. What is the first thing I need to do?
Okay, first rule. Don't just stand in the doorway. People will run you over. Move to the side and look up. You're looking for the departures level. Most big airports have arrivals on the bottom and departures on the top. Once you are there, you need to find your airline's check-in area.
Right, and this is where people get stuck. There are so many rows. Row A, row B, row 10.
Exactly. Look for the big monitors. In English, we call these the flight status boards or just the monitors. Find your flight number. It will tell you the check-in zone. Now, Ava, here's my first pro tip. Check in on your phone before you even leave for the airport.
Oh, absolutely. The airline app is your best friend. But even if I check in on my phone, I still have these 2 massive suitcases. I can't exactly carry them onto the plane.
Exactly. You need to drop your bags. In English, we often see signs for baggage drop or bag drop. If you already have your boarding pass on your phone, you don't need the full check-in line. You look for the bag drop only line. It is much faster.
Okay, so I walk up to the counter. What do I say? I don't want to sound like a robot.
Keep it simple. You can say, "Hi, I've already checked in online. I just need to drop off my checked luggage." The agent will ask for your passport, and then they will ask you the most common question in an airport. How many bags are you checking today?
And I say 2. Then they put those little stickers on the handles. What are those called?
Those are bag tags. Always make sure they put them on. And they will give you a baggage claim receipt. Do not lose that. If your bag goes to Hawaii and you go to London, that little piece of paper is the only way you get your clothes back.
Good point. Okay, bags are gone. I feel lighter. But now I have to face the boss level of every airport. Security.
The TSA, my favorite people. Here's where the vocabulary gets very specific. You will hear them shouting things like bins, laptops out, and remove your shoes.
They really do shout, don't they? It's like a workout class, but with more X-ray machines.
It is. When they say bin, they mean the plastic trays. You put your carry-on items in the bin. Remember that distinction. Checked luggage is what you gave to the airline. Carry-on or hand luggage is what you keep with you.
And personal item is usually my purse or a small backpack, right?
Correct. Now, pro tip for security. While you are in line, start getting ready. Take your liquids out of your bag. They should be in a clear, quart-sized bag. Take your laptop out. If you're wearing a belt or a big watch, put it in your jacket pocket. The goal is to spend as little time at the front of the line as possible.
Ben is the guy in line who is already half undressed and has his laptop in his hand before he even reaches the bin. I see you, Ben. You're that guy.
I am that guy, and I'm proud of it. Efficiency is key. Once you walk through the metal detector or the body scanner, you gather your things and then, this is the most important part, you find your gate.
Okay, so I look at my boarding pass. It says gate B22. I just follow the signs for B22 and sit down, right?
No, Ava, no. This is the classic traveler mistake. Gates change all the time, especially at big hubs like JFK. Your boarding pass was printed 20 minutes ago, but the airport is a living thing. The first thing you do after security is find the departure board. Check your flight number again. Confirm the gate.
That is actually a really good tip. I've definitely sat at a gate for an hour only to realize my flight moved to the other side of the airport.
It happens to the best of us. Once you are at the correct gate, you can relax. You'll hear announcements. They will talk about boarding groups. They might say, "We are now boarding group 1," or "active military and those requiring extra assistance."
And if the flight is really full, they might ask for volunteers to gate check their bags. What does that mean exactly?
That's a great term. Gate checking means the overhead bins on the plane are full. They want you to give them your carry-on suitcase right there at the gate. They put it in the cargo hold for free, and you usually pick it up right when you get off the plane or at the baggage carousel.
It's actually a great way to save money if you didn't want to pay for a checked bag earlier.
Exactly. It's a free upgrade to your luggage status.
Okay, Ben, let's do a quick breakdown for our listeners. If someone is feeling lost and needs to ask for help, what are the 3 most pro questions they can use?
Good idea. Number 1. If you can't find where to go. Excuse me, where's the check-in counter for Condor? Singapore Airlines. Ryanair. Just drop in the name of your airline.
Simple, effective. Number 2.
If you're worried about time, could you tell me how long the wait is at security? Sometimes there are multiple security checkpoints and one might be faster.
And number 3, my favorite one for when I'm panicking.
Does the gate for flight 123 show any updates? It's a polite way to ask if the flight is delayed or if the gate has changed without sounding like you are complaining.
Show any updates. I like that. It sounds very professional.
It really is about staying calm and using the right nouns. Terminal, gate, boarding pass, security, baggage claim. If you know those 5 words, you can survive any airport in the world.
Well, I feel much more prepared for my next trip. I might even try to be that person in the security line who has their liquids ready.
I would be so proud of you, Ava. It would be my greatest achievement as a friend.
All right, everyone, let's wrap this up with a quick recap.
Lesson 1. Check in online and look for the bag drop to save time.
Lesson 2. Prepare for security while you are still in the line. Laptops out, shoes ready, liquids in a clear bag.
And lesson 3. Always check the monitors for your gate. Your boarding pass is just a suggestion. The monitor is the truth.
The monitor is the truth. That sounds like a very deep philosophy for life, Ben. Thank you for sharing your airport wisdom with us today.
My pleasure. I hope it helps everyone have a smooth flight. That's another good one. A smooth flight means a journey with no problems.
Perfect. Thank you for joining us in the loft today. If you have a crazy airport story or a tip that we missed, tell us in the comments. We love hearing about your travels.
Safe travels, everyone. Stay curious, keep practicing, and we will see you next time.
Bye-bye.
Tschüss.